This game we'll be taking a look at is actually a replay from yesterday. I only played one battle in this vehicle, and it was such a crazy game that I said, yeah, I gotta make a video on this tank. Funny enough, I had actually planned on making a review when it comes to this tank the other day, but I just got pretty busy and wasn't able to. But I had fully kitted out the tank, it was ready to go. I just decided, because my friend is grinding a Soviet Heavy, I might as well play and suffer with an inaccurate gun as well. But my tank's quite a bit faster than his, as we can see. This thing is fast. I mean, we're chilling even slightly uphill at almost 40 kilometers per hour. And once we get downhill, we're going 47. This tank is crazy speed. I don't even know why, because on paper it says it's got a power to weight of 16, which, you know, doesn't really sound that impressive. But this tank must have really, really good terrain resistances, because it's just super mobile. And that obviously allows it to be very enjoyable. Mobility is one of those things that if you have it, you love it. And if you don't have it, you wish you had it. And this tank, it's not going to lack in that department. Unfortunately, because I'm running mobility, because I'm running DPM, we're missing the most important thing, which is also accuracy. We have 0.39 dispersion. That is actually atrocious. And when you pair that with a very poor aiming time, yeah, you are not going to be hitting many shots in this tank at distance. Thankfully, with this speed, we're going to drive it right into the front line. Armor-wise, this tank's actually quite good. Its upper plate is about 240 mils thick on flat, so if you're using the 5 degrees of gun depression it has, you're able to get it pretty strong, upwards of around 310 mils thick. We literally have a BZ-68 behind us, and even his rockets cannot get him faster up this hill than our vehicle, which is kind of crazy. This enemy Comet had no idea that our Heavy could get up the hill this fast. I mean, we almost beat a Comet up the hill. That is so stupid. And as I said, the reverse speed is 23. Personally, I think reverse speed is one of the most underrated things in the game. Being able to get out of a position you've put yourself in is so important, because I mean, it just saves you from bleeding health. If there's an autoloader or a high alpha tank that you see rolling around the corner, being able to get away from that vehicle to reload and get that precious time you need is massive. And that is where I really, really like this vehicle. Now, we got the Comet in front of us, and I don't know what to say. Somehow our heat shell with 270 mils of pen managed to bounce the Comet. It must have hit the side and been a really unlucky shot, but it's alright. We got the pen out, plus the Comet really doesn't have any pen itself, so it's not too much of an issue. Now, because we are in a Soviet Heavy, we can literally side scrape, aim it on the lower plate of the BZ, and there you go, a nice 416 shot with my teammate hitting him. He gets cleared. Okay, pretty good stuff so far. We've done 600 damage on assistance, and we have 1,000 damage to our name. We have the ST-1 in front of us, can't do much to him. We have the T-29, and he's turning his turret, but not able to hit the shot. Must have gone just a little bit off center from where we were aiming. So at this point, I've realized I've got a BZ-68 up here. I've got a T-29. Every single brother and their mother is going to make their way up here. And I personally want to focus on the IS-2 that I see spotted down at the rock. Unfortunately, the T-30 had the same idea and absolutely crapped on the guy, but I still see about 1,500 free HP in front of me. So I'm going to aim it on the IS-2, get a nice shot for 368. That tank bounces me, but obviously, as I said, this vehicle has pretty solid armor. And because we're running a rammer and we got really good DPM, we're just pumping out shells. So we get a 427 damage shot into the T-34, and we are already up to 1,700. The T-34 gets cleared, and we can see that there's a T-26E5 in the back. So I'm going to aim in, but unfortunately the artillery hits me. I'm going to load APCR though. The major reason why is because shooting at spaced armor, especially the side of vehicles, is much more effective to load APCR than it is heat. But the ST-1 has decided that he's going to push in at this point, which is not great for me. So the ST-1 drives down the hill. Because of that, he wedges his lower plate down. We got a very easy pen into his tank for 400 damage. We're up to 2,570 at this point. We got the side of the ST-1, but man, that's really unfortunate. We were not able to pen the shell. I mean, yeah, I don't really know what to say. He just managed to angle at the last second because of that we didn't pen. But we got a nice shell into the ST-1. We are at 3,000 damage now, and we have no signs of slowing down. This ST is obviously going to be quite a formidable opponent, so we're going to load heat. He's got the top gun, that's 340 mils of pen, but he's stunned. which is obviously quite a big advantage for us. So I'm going to try and just shove a shell right into his lower plate. He bounces me, and now we have 3,300 damage dealt, and the ST-1 is not doing all too well. I'm going to take this time while he's backing up to aim in on the T-26C5, get a nice 370 shot. That's going to obviously back him off the hill. And now we got the ST-1 rolling on our rear. I honestly just said, whatever, I'll take the shot from his vehicle, and I'll finish him off in the process. I don't even know why he poked it, but there you go. ST-1's cleared. We've dealt 3,800 damage. We still have a good, 1,800 health in front of us there. So I am going to just chill. I'm going to wait a little bit for my gun to aim in, and let's see. We can't hit the T-25 yet. We do have his hatch, but I don't trust the gun, so we're just going to wait for him to turn his turret to the side, and there you go. 410 damage shell. As I said, in general, it is just much better to aim in with Soviet heavies, especially one like this that has such bad dispersion. You're not going to hit your shots unless you aim in. So I'm back to APCR. We got the side of these heavies, and I was, for a moment, thinking, what the heck's going on? But then I saw, oh, I've got a dead T-34-2 in these trees that I didn't even see. I don't even know how bro died there, but it doesn't matter too much. We're going to get to the side of the Patriot. We're going to aim in. Actually, we're going to aim in on the side of the T-29. And thank you for 440 health, and we back up. Again, that reverse speed is so nice. I mean, there's literally nothing your opponents can do when you reverse faster than they can even accelerate. That was just cringe. I don't know how we have 217, or actually I think it's 221 mils a pen that bounces off the, I think it was the side of the turret of the T-29. It's not the end of the world, though. We're already almost at 5k, which is a lot of damage, especially for this tank. We have the Stritzvon. We're going to aim in for just a brief moment. I snap the shot and I hit it. I deal a decent amount of damage, and I track him, which gives us assistance. We do get shot by the Amex CDA, but I'm not going to focus on him right now. We are going to focus on the Waffenträger. So I'm going to get one shell into his tank. I could have loaded HE, but again, I just don't trust this gun at distance. I don't think it's a smart idea to. So we're going to keep on moving up. The Waffle gets cleared. We're at 5,400 damage. Can we get any more out? They have a full health CDA and a GW Panther. So I'm really hoping that I can use this speed and power to get into the front line here and hopefully get the clear. We have the GW. I'm going to aim in, finish him off. Nice, 360 damage dealt. We're moving up, and okay, we're not getting shot yet. Where is the CDA? Oh boy, there he is. He shoots me. Come on, full speed, go, go, go. He's right in this back corner here. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. No, it bounces, and we're like 0.1 seconds away from ramming him, and he kills us. Very, very sad. We would have been able to deal probably close to 7,000 damage if we had been able to get the ram off paired with a penning shell. But the shot hit him right in the gun mantlet, and when you pair that with the fact we were literally that close to getting the ram off, it's just a very unfortunate result. But, I mean, what can I say? 1,870 assistance and 5,800 damage dealt is an insane result. Let's take a look at the post-game. Obviously, dealing 6,000 damage in any Soviet Tier 8 is going to be an ace. And not only did we ace it, but we got 1,900 XP. That is the highest XP I've seen in a very long time. Kind of crazy that it was in, out of all the vehicles in my garage, a Soviet heavy that nobody even really knows about. So I figured, yeah, why not make a video on this tank, showcase its capabilities, and have a bit of fun in the process. I did a double helping of gameplay today. I featured a video earlier on the Ho-Ho. We got the Kirovet just because I figured we only had 2 battles. So let me know if you enjoyed this, and obviously subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Ace Tanker gameplay. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.